The rhythm of life feeding cycles in the animal kingdom. From the first light of dawn to the deep darkness of night, the animal kingdom thrums with a fundamental rhythm, the cycle of feeding. This constant ebb and flow of energy captured and consumed fuels the incredible diversity of life we see on our planet. Every species, from the smallest insect to the largest whale, has evolved its own unique feeding patterns and strategies. These patterns, shaped by millennia of natural selection, are not merely routines but intricate dances of survival, finely tuned to the rhythms of their environment. The animal kingdom's feeding habits are as varied as the creatures themselves. Some animals are active hunters, employing speed, cunning, and brute force to secure their meals. Others are opportunistic scavengers, patiently waiting for their chance to feast on the remains of another's kill. And still others, like the gentle grazers of the plains, spend their days in a slow, methodical dance of consumption, extracting vital nutrients from the plant life that surrounds them. Understanding these feeding cycles offers us a glimpse into the fascinating world of animal behavior. It reveals the delicate balance of predator and prey, the intricate web of relationships within ecosystems, and the remarkable adaptations that allow animals to thrive in even the most challenging environments. Join me as we delve into the lives of three fascinating creatures, the deer, the lion, and the owl, and explore the captivating world of their daily feeding cycles. The deer's day, a balancing act of grazing and vigilance. As the first rays of sunlight pierce the darkness, the hush falls over the forest edge. A doe, her coat shimmering with dew, emerges cautiously from the undergrowth, her large, sensitive ears twitching, scanning for any sign of danger. The deer, a creature of habit and instinct, begins its day with the most essential of tasks, finding food. Throughout the morning, the deer will dedicate itself to grazing. Its diet consists mainly of grasses, leaves, and shoots, which it clips delicately with its sharp incisors. Deer are ruminants, meaning they possess a complex four-chambered stomach that allows them to digest tough plant material efficiently. After a period of grazing, the deer will retreat to the safety of the forest, seeking shade and a moment of respite from the increasing heat of the day. It is during these midday hours that the deer engages in a fascinating behavior known as rumination, or chewing the cud. This involves regurgitating partially digested food from its stomach and chewing it again, further breaking down the tough plant fibers. This process allows the deer to extract the maximum amount of nutrients from its diet, a crucial adaptation for an animal that relies on such readily available but relatively low-nutrient food sources. As the sun begins its slow descent, casting long shadows across the forest floor, the deer will once again emerge to graze. This evening feeding period is just as crucial as the morning one, allowing the deer to replenish its energy reserves after a day of activity and prepare for the long night ahead. Deer are crepuscular animals, meaning they are most active at dawn and dusk. This behavior is thought to be an adaptation that allows them to avoid predators, who are often most active during the heat of the day or the darkness of night. The lion's pride, hunting strategies, and social dynamics. The midday sun beats relentlessly down on the African savanna, casting a shimmering haze over the vast expanse of golden grass. A pride of lions, their tawny coats blending seamlessly with the landscape, lies sprawled beneath the shade of an acacia tree. They are conserving their energy, waiting patiently for the opportune moment to hunt. Unlike the deer, who graze throughout the day, lions are primarily active hunters, and their feeding cycles are dictated by the availability of prey. As the sun begins to dip lower in the sky, signaling the approach of evening, the lions stir from their slumber. A low growl rumbles through the pride, a signal that the hunt is about to begin. Lions are social animals, and their hunting strategies are a testament to their cooperative nature. The females, sleek and powerful, take the lead, fanning out strategically, their keen eyesight scanning the grasslands for any sign of movement. Once a target has been identified, often a zebra or wildebeest, the chase is on. The lions work in unison, their powerful limbs propelling them forward with incredible speed and agility. If the hunt is successful, the lions will feast together, their powerful jaws tearing through flesh and bone. However, the feeding hierarchy within a pride is strictly enforced. The dominant male, easily recognizable by his thick mane, will always feed first, followed by the females and cubs. This social order ensures that the strongest and healthiest members of the pride are given priority, increasing their chances of survival. After a successful hunt, the lions may spend several days digesting their meal, resting and conserving energy. This period of inactivity is as important to their survival as the hunt itself, allowing them to conserve precious resources in the harsh environment they call home. The owl's night, silent hunter of the dark. As darkness descends and the world is bathed in the soft glow of moonlight, a different kind of hunter takes to the skies. The owl, with its piercing gaze, silent flight, and deadly talons, is a master of the night, perfectly adapted for hunting in the hours when most other creatures are asleep. Owls are opportunistic predators, their diet consisting primarily of small mammals, birds, reptiles, and insects. Their hunting techniques are as varied as their prey, ranging from stealthy ambushes to aerial pursuits. Some species, like the barn owl, rely on their exceptional hearing to locate prey in the darkness, diving silently from the sky to snatch unsuspecting voles or mice from the ground. Once caught, the prey is dispatched quickly with the owl's sharp talons and powerful beak. Unlike many other birds, owls swallow their prey whole or in large pieces, their beaks lacking the sharp edges needed for tearing flesh. This method of feeding is efficient, allowing them to consume a large amount of food quickly, but it presents a unique challenge when it comes to digestion. Owls, like many other birds of prey, have a two-part stomach. The first part, called the proventriculus, breaks down the food with digestive juices. The second part, the gizzard, grinds up any indigestible parts, such as bones, fur, and feathers, into a compact pellet. This pellet is then regurgitated or coughed up by the owl, usually several hours after feeding. The regurgitation of pellets is a fascinating and essential part of the owl's digestive process. By expelling these indigestible materials, the owl keeps its digestive system clear and functioning efficiently. The pellets themselves are a valuable tool for scientists, providing insights into the owl's diet and the health of the ecosystem in which it lives.